Aloha everyone, and welcome back to the Kilauea Eruption and Leilani Estates update for July 22nd, 2018. In tonight's update, I actually have a couple special little things that I want to show you, but of course we got to do the update first, so you're just going to have to wait a little bit. So let's move on to the update. The USGS reports for Sunday, July 22nd, 2018 at 9:55 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Fissure 8 continues to erupt lava into the channel leading northeastward from the vent. Overnight UAV flights made 6 flights over the active channel measuring surface velocities. No new significant overflows were reported. The most vigorous ocean entry is located a few hundred meters northeast of the southern flow margin, with a few tiny pahoehoe toes were entering the ocean from the Kapoho Bay lobe to the north. The southern margin of the flow remains about 500 meters, or 0.3 miles, from the boat ramp at Isaac Holly Park. Over on Highway 130, just south of Leilani Estates, HVO field crews are still tracking activity as conditions allowed. There has been no changes in temperature, crack width, or gas emissions reported. Up on the Kilauea Volcano summit, the last collapse event occurred at 9:46 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, Saturday, July 21st. Seismicity dropped following the event and has increased to 20 to 40 earthquakes per hour. The next collapse event is expected overnight. Inward slumping of the rim and walls of Halemaumau continues. Sulfur dioxide emissions from the volcano's summit are very low. The gas and minor amounts of ash suspended by the wind are being transported downwind. Small bursts of ash and gas may coincide with the summit collapse events. The summit region is occasionally impacted by sulfur dioxide from the lower East Rift Zone eruption. State Highways Department reports that a speed limit of 25 miles per hour is in effect on Highway 11 between the 28 and 30 mile markers due to cracks in the road. Motorists are advised to stay on the pavement and to be on the alert for changing roadway conditions. And now for the EPA Air Monitoring Report. At 9:45 p.m., the Pahoa High School Center reads 0.0018 parts per million for sulfur dioxide. In Nanavali Estates, at 9:56 p.m., the sensor read 0.0 parts per million for sulfur dioxide and 0.0 parts per million for hydrogen sulfide. Checking in on the Leilani sensor at 9:57 p.m., there was a reading of 0.0 parts per million for sulfur dioxide and 0.0 parts per million for hydrogen sulfide. And finally, looking at the Kalapana Seaview Estate sensor at 9:58 p.m., there was 0.0 parts per million for sulfur dioxide and 0.0 parts per million for hydrogen sulfide. And that will conclude the EPA Air Monitoring Sensor Report and the basic update for tonight. Now, let's move on to what I spoke about earlier, a few little special things that I want to share with y'all. First, it's a hard decision. Which one do I want to show you first? I can either show you the pictures first, or I can show you the interactive one first. I wonder, which one shall I do? I think I'll show you the pictures first. What do y'all think? Pictures first? Well, I hope they all said yes, because that's what you're fixing to see. So look at that there. That is a crack in one of the roads. It's actually Kahukai. It is one of the first cracks that was spotted when all this started back on May 3rd. What makes these images I'm showing you here special is that I've never published them before. This is the first time anyone really is seeing these. I've shown them to, a few friends and neighbors, of course, but I've never shown them publicly anywhere else except for here on YouTube now, and that's kind of what makes this a little special. And here in this last photo, this is what the cracks on Kahukai looked like 9 days later on May 12th. They had spread open. Things down at the bottom, as you can see in the picture, got even worse, and it just continued on from there. The next little special treat I want to share with y'all is a Google My Maps that I've been working on. Put in some neat little things in it that I want to show y'all. So let's get down to our area here, Leilani Estates. Let's see. Okay, over here in the map legend, we have a few different things. First, of course, we got the current fissures. So there they are. And you can see where they're located. By the way, the link to this map so that y'all can see it and play with it as well will be in the description. Some of the things that I've added, some of the things that are available is the geo features, craters, rifts, and the wells with PGV. So this shows you previous flows. This, of course, being the 1955 flow, and up here is the 1960 flow. I'm not real sure which one this one was. What was this? This was part of the 55 as well. And as you can see here in the Nana Valley Estates, this one was in 1840. And that's pretty interesting. I mean, it shows kind of a little bit of a time frame and where things are popping up. One of the other things I want to show y'all that I've done here, this one labeled Helena Slump. It originally started with the one little video I did to explain the Helena Slump, but I've also included a few other markers in it. If you look here, there's the yellow line here, which is actually just connecting the dots between the fissures, going all the way over to here. The blue line that you see here is another line that I put in showing a crater line, and what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the Kilauea summit, up to the Halima'uma'u crater first, and because up in the park there's a road called Chain of Craters Road, and the reason why it's named that is because it which is this road right here, Chain of Craters Road, and it goes, I think that's the road. Wait a minute, let me look at this. No, this is Chain of Craters Road right here, and it goes up here, and you can see it goes along this chain of craters, which Pu'uo'o is right here. So if we follow these craters, which they're all through the map, you see them here. I drew this blue line to show where those craters are. I'm not sure when these erupted or where they come from, and if you notice here, and I don't know why that's there like that, that's Google's problem, of course, but you see there's also cracks, pretty big cracks, through this area as well, and they go up to here, but we'll stay on our line. As you can see, the craters here, they zigzag along. Let me get rid of this so that we can see that more craters here. And as we start approaching Highway 130, right through here, there's one over here, it looks like, as well. If you see, this is the crater line, and the cracks on 130, and this the cracks that were in this neighborhood here come through here. So, you know, it's like just to the north, what would be northwest of what apparently looks like an older fissure line, which this fissure line, or this line, does coincide some with the 1955 flow. But when we get up here, it seems that the craters kind of stop in this area, but they jump over here on the other side of PGV. Now this is PGV right here, and they jump over here, and travel. You can see these are all lava flow flats here, and travel to crater here, and going up to this lava flow area as well. And of course we have Kapoho crater, which is right here, and that was Green Lake, which of course is not here anymore. So I just wanted to point that out. It's really kind of interesting to look at. Something else that I have on the map for y'all is paths of deepest descent, so you can kind of see when I get the lava flow approximations. Here they are. You can see they're very outdated. Here's Isaac Holly Park, and the lava is actually down here, already all this has been filled in. So I got to get that updated, like I said earlier. But I still wanted to go ahead and just share it with y'all. So going back to what I was going to show y'all, I've also included my video locations. Let me turn that off. Well, actually, no, I'm going to turn that back on because it kind of ties in with the video locations. If you see these green cameras, these are all the video locations, and I've labeled them with dates to show you where they are. For example, the night Fissure 8 was born is right here, which is pretty cool. And if you click on it, okay, if you click on it, nothing seems to happen. Maybe it's because I'm in screen capture mode, but I know it did work because I've played with it. Usually what it's supposed to do, or what it should do, is pop up a little thing. Oh, here it goes. See, I guess I was just doing it wrong, but it'll take you and even show you the video from YouTube, or you can, I believe, go there by, I don't know, but anyways, still kind of learning this stuff myself. So, but I just thought I would share this with you. It's pretty cool. You can see all kinds of things, and if you turn stuff off that you don't really want to see, or right now, it makes the map go a little bit faster, at least for me anyways. So what I want to go back over to before I bring this one to an end is I want y'all to take a look. This is Halemaumau crater, and this spot right here was the lava lake, and this all here was overflow from the lake. Now this is all collapsed in, and if you go look at one of the recent images from USGS, you'll see that all this area here has caved in, so it looks nothing like it used to, which is just amazing to see the before and after. I actually wonder how long it's going to take Google to update their satellite maps here, because they absolutely need to, because this poor little coastline doesn't look anything like it used to. This is Kapoho Bay. This is Champagne Ponds. This was the tidal pools. Going on down the coastline, we'll get to the warm ponds, which was the Alaha Nui Park, and of course the school. It's just breaks me up a little bit sometimes thinking about it, because pretty cool little places. And of course, Isaac Hill is here, and the lava is like right here, so okay, anyways, that's it. Y'all can go play with the map and look at it all yourselves. I'll be adding more more video locations to the map. What my idea is to basically, for all the videos that I have of the actual lava flow before they locked us down, and of course the lockdown is right here on Pomakai. So, haven't been able to get to all this area, so I'm going to put links up there. It's kind of takes a little bit of time, but anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like I said, the link will be in the description, and that will do it for this update. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up the video, because I'm sure you liked it. Well, at least I hope you did. And don't forget to share it on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever other social media platform that you enjoy. That way you can share the adventure. And this has been the Leilani Estates update for July 22nd, 2018.